Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Darkness. Make a Freak 400 and PTM are here to guide you through Crystal Caves. Or Crystal Cave.
Singular. It's one cave, not two or three.
Well, technically, a cave is made up of well, I guess it's one cave, but it's made up of a bunch of... I guess I don't know the science of caves. Like, you'd think that it has a bunch of smaller caves in it, technically. What would you call... What is a cave within a cave?
I'm so tempted to say what you were expecting me to say.
No, I wasn't. I was expecting you not to say that, because technically it's a misuse of the word inception, but...
I don't know.
Anyway, I was gonna say caveception. Crystal Cave.
Cave.
Crystal Caves has no rest stops, it has traps, it has 11 floors. It's actually somewhat short. It's only 11 floors. Its main type is ground. You can find Graveler, Seviper, Beldum, Wormadam, but only the Sandy Cloak, Riddloo, Granados, Dolphin. Actually, wait, Riddloo might be special because it has a question.
Are you saying Riolu? Is that the one thing you're saying?
Yeah, Riolu. I pronounce things odd, okay?
It's not like you're saying the Riddler.
The Riddler. You can find the Riddler in this cave. Granados, Dolphin, Shieldon, and Golem. So yeah.
Ooh, Shieldon. That's a cool one. Get Bastiodon and do some work.
Riolu seems to only be explorers to time and darkness, which makes sense because you can get a Riolu.
And for those of you who don't know, Riolu is the pre-evolutionary form of Lucario.
Yes.
So Lucario is an awesome Pokemon to get.
So unlike the desert, this is really easy. For the most part, it's pretty simple dungeon.
Mega, you say that all the time.
Well, no, I don't say that all the time. I said that the desert was difficult or tricky.
Oh, okay.
But this place is actually, I don't know, I just didn't find it that hard. It was kind of calming, and it has calming music, so it makes sense.
Blast Seed.
But
don't
yeah,
abandon the Blast Seed.
I stuffed my pack because I was expecting, I guess I was expecting to need to have a full pack. And also that there wasn't going to be any items to get, and I was wrong. There was actually a lot of good items here, so you will see for a while that I tend to spend most of my time in this dungeon organizing my items than actually getting into trouble. Hence why this part is actually a little bit long, mostly because of that.
There's a saying that you can't be too over-prepared.
But you can.
But I think this is the exception.
Because I probably didn't even need half of the stuff I brought. And I also forgot to equip the items to the...
I do that a lot. I'm guilty of that.
Because it doesn't make... I mean, I understand they're not equipped items. They're like hold items, because you can hold anything, technically. So,
yeah.
I understand why that works, that they would re-equip it, because it'd be like if you would stop holding something, but, I don't know, it's frustrating. I wish there was a better system. I don't know if I think they should have each Pokemon be allowed an equip item, along with a hold item, technically. But that might make the game a bit too easy, I'm not sure.
Oh, something just popped up into my brain.
What?
Whatever happened to the WiiWare Mystery Dungeon games?
It's not gonna happen, probably. Or wait, it might be Japan... Oh,
I know it's out in Japan.
Wait.
I think one of them is. They were slated for release.
I'm looking it up because I know there was a lot of games this generation that got canceled.
I'm pretty sure there were 3 Mystery Dungeons.
Okay, there's Mystery Dungeon Blue and Red for the DS and Game Boy Advance. Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time and Darkness, Explorers of Sky. Then there was Mystery Dungeon, Keep Going, Blazing Adventure Squad, Let's Go, Stormy Adventure Squad, and Go For It, Light Adventure Squad. But it was released in Japan on 2009. It wasn't released to, United States, or North America, rather.
Boo! So there were 3.
Yeah, the 3 different versions. Yeah, so there was a WiiWare version, but it's only in Japan. Or if you have a Japanese Wii.
That's so weird. 2009? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, time flies.
Explorers of Darkness. Someone pointed out, I actually accidentally made one of the titles Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time one time.
You know, but really, the 2 versions are pretty much identical besides slight differences. Because it's pretty much like, okay, Explorers of Darkness and Time are like, the regular Pokemon version, and then Explorers of Sky is like, Emerald or Platinum.
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
They do, well, those versions are kind of like a director's cut, and it's also, again, to make more money, because, like, typically, I don't know many people who, and it's a trap, I think it's actually one of the first traps we've seen.
It's a trap! There we go, finally.
We, typically you don't see people, what was I saying? I was saying something. I've lost train of my thought.
I lost thought train.
Oh, typically you don't see people buying both versions. You see people buying, like, okay, I'm gonna get black or I'm gonna get white. But you will see them buying, like, the third version because it's either they hold off for the third version or they buy, like, black and then, well, it doesn't work for that, but, like, they'll buy diamond and then they'll buy platinum or something. But you don't see people buy both diamond and pearl usually.
Usually. I always only, if I ever get, like, multiple titled kind of games, I usually only get just the one.
Yeah.
And having a sister, it's easier to get the other one because she wants her version that she wants to play, because the Pokemon games had only one file save.
Mm-hmm.
And that was always, very frustrating.
As I say, all the Pokemon games only have one file save, so that's it doesn't make sense for each person to have their own game typically. Anyway, we can go into a discussion about traps, because there are different types of traps.
Yep, there are different types of traps. Some traps will stop you, some traps will inflict a status ailment, some traps will damage items you're holding or items in your item bag.
Some will put you to sleep, some will poison you, some will explode, some will drop
There's one that looks like a fan that will blow you across the room too.
Mm-hmm. It's not really worth going through the whole list because it just depends, but you'll know what happens when the trap hits. You'll never know if the trap happens. It's random. Some tiles will have a trap.
The ones I really hate are the ones that disable your hold items, because after you leave the dungeon, it stays that way
forever.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, really? Why?
Because it's damaged. Like, it has that X mark next to it.
Yeah.
And it stays that way.
So even after you leave the dungeon and go to another dungeon, you'll never be able to hold items ever again?
I'm pretty sure that's the case.
That doesn't make sense. They wouldn't do that.
They do. They do. I think that's what happened.
I think you're wrong.
I think once we run into that situation, I think we have to verify it. But I think that's pretty accurate.
Hang on, let me look at the list of traps, because if it's on there, then okay, I'll say you are correct, sir. But I think
you are correct, sir. But if I'm wrong, you'll say nothing. You'll say nothing. Everyone's level 26. That's beautiful.
There's a trip trap that makes them drop a hold item.
Oh, well, there is definitely a trap that does that damages your item so it can't be used. There's definitely a trap.
Oh, but okay, damages the item, but it doesn't damage. It doesn't disable your ability to hold, though, does it?
No, not your ability to hold. Just the effect.
Well, because I said to you,
is negated.
I said if you ever have hold. Oh, here, Monster House. But I said if you ever held an item, if that happens, you'd never be able to hold items again. You said that would be correct. So you're just telling me the item is them. Okay,
yeah, the item is worthless. You can hold it, but why would you hold it?
That makes more sense. Anyway, Monster House. This one wasn't that bad, especially because of faux fear orbs.
Wait, you took this on?
Yeah. Why not?
You crazy person.
Plus, to be fair, the exit's right up there, so I kind of had.
Oh, you little. Okay, that's okay.
But yeah, the faux fear orb is definitely useful here because it scares them all away. And I think at some point I switched PTM to going after them, because you definitely want your characters during Monster Houses to go after enemies. Just keep an eye on them. But Slumber Orbs are good, Faux Fear Orbs are good here. And see, the music changed. But yeah, I kind of had to go into this area because like the exit was there.
I'm trying to think of what this music reminds me of.
Awesomeness. Actually, it does remind me of something.
Ooh. I think. Oh yes, I know what it reminds me of. Radio Tower. From Gold and Silver. That's what it reminds me of.
Maybe it reminds me of
just like the
else.
Upbeat, like.
Yeah, but the actual melody reminds me of something, but I don't know what it is. No, but not that part. The do. Okay, it's kind of like the James Bond theme a little bit. Like, or
oh,
no,
yeah.
no, not James Bond. Mission Impossible, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, that. Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
that.
okay.
I shouldn't have. People want to kill me for saying James Bond. No,
Yeah, I know. I
Mission
get those. Yeah.
Well, you should, because they're really radically different. It's just for whatever reason, I guess when I think
I played them both in like my wheel classes in middle school when I was in orchestra. We played both of those, and I always got them confused. I was always like, "Oh, James Bond." No, Mission Impossible on the music sheet.
Now, I don't know if it was smart to teach SM Sam Tomb or not. I just thought, why not? I typically always am safe with moves and just keep the same moves, but I thought it'd be risky, so I got rid of Furry Cutter and learned Sand Tomb.
That needs to be a meme.
What?
Whenever you say "why not," it's like I was talking to this guy about cliff diving, and all I said to him was, "Well, why not?"
Why not? You know what's slowly becoming my favorite Pokemon? Wooper, because he has no arms, but he's always so happy. He's just happy all the time. You know what? Actually, next time I play Pokemon game, I'm going to have a Wooper in my team, and I'm not going to evolve it to Quagsire. I'm going to keep it a Wooper forever.
Wooper. Quagsire smiles too, just
Quagsire
not
is
as pronounced.
creepier though. Wooper is just fun. Quagsire is just kind of like creepy derpy.
Wooper's part ground, right? Yeah, we already decided this. It is, I think.
Okay, see, the one thing that sucks is you can use ground to, like, consume gummies, but if I want to give them to the other people, I have to go through a whole process of, feeding the gummies to each of them. Luckily, I have one.
This is a gummy-filled episode, then.
Yes. Well, because, like, yeah, see, his special defense went up, so it's definitely useful to give gummies, even if they don't match the color of the Pokemon. I think there's an advantage, though, if you give it to the one...
IQ bonuses are greater for type matching for gummies.
So it doesn't matter what gum...
You get, like, more basically you get more experience, so to speak.
But it doesn't matter what, as long as you give a gummy to them, it increases their IQ, right?
Yes. Yes. Okay, let's go. There we go.
Hey, but that music was awesome, though.
Music is back to its good self. We don't have any dragon types.
What?
No dragon types.
Why is that bad? Oh, yeah, but I can still feed it to someone. You're
wow.
K-Man's a dragon.
K-Man's a glutton.
But yeah, like I said, this dungeon is really easy. Like, even the monster house wasn't that bad. Like, I experienced a monster house in Northern Desert, or not Northern Desert, the Sand Pit on a practice file, or not one attempt, and that one was definitely more tricky than this. Plus, it didn't help that there was sandstorm.
I'm gonna do that in K-Man's voice. Yeah, I leveled up.
Yeah, but no, he said I leveled up. What you gonna make of it? Like, he's a tough guy.
It's like, yeah, I leveled up. What about it?
No, that's actually no. That's not like anyone in our group. No one is like the tough guy in CSS. I guess PK, if anything, but even then,
he's like, hey
PK's
guys,
not really the tough guy.
I leveled up. What now?
PK's the sarcastic guy, if anything, or the not really sarcastic, but the.
He's a short fuse.
No, he doesn't get angry. He gets.
When we get into talking about like games, I think he's really
passionate. He's passionate. I'm passionate too. We're all passionate.
No, he's got short fuse. No, he's like Metal Gear. You making fun of my game?
No, he's not like that. He's just very verbose. I'm verbose too. Me and him are pretty much kind of similar on that. I think most people can vouch that I am verbose. No, SM, don't be a hero.
I think he's gonna be a hero.
Yeah, like I said, he goes off on his own a lot, and he tends to always succeed. So Sandshrew was definitely a good member to add to our team.
Sandshrew.
Yeah.
Before we named him, right?
Well, he's SM now.
You're one of us. Totter Orb. What was the Totter?
I think.
I think wasn't Totter Orb the one that gave you uproar status?
No, it does confusion. I think. I get one at one point, so.
Oh, there's the poison.
Yep.
but that goes away.
The only thing that's annoying with traps is usually like, okay, I'll activate them, and then like I can't move without my other fellow Pokemon stepping on them by accident because of the way they move with you. You could at that point.
Strategic moving is a.
What you could do is when you step on it, you could say, okay, everyone get away from here because they won't step on it. But I don't do that because typically so far I haven't encountered any traps that are like bad. Just more nuisances, and like the poison only lasts for the floor because like Pikachu doesn't have it anymore.
Oh, you're getting hungry.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat apple.
You know what that means? Violet Seed. No.
But the Violet Seed would wouldn't it kill me or?
No.
Oh wait, no, the Violet Seed.
It's not a good time. It wouldn't be a good time to use it.
It increases your special attack, doesn't it, or?
Special attack and special attack.
Anyway, Crystal Cave Depths. We are now done with that dungeon.
Yeah. Oh, Kangaskhan Rock. Won't be using that.
There you go.
What? Oh.
How dare you tell me what we do? I know this game.
I'm taking over.
Not yet, you aren't.
Just like the Digimon movie when Ty and Matt stepped into their computer somehow.
Digimon movie. I just no. The thing that sucks about that is it's 3 movies cut together badly. It'd be like if you took
I love the movie.
It's not good though. I mean, it's not like horrible, god awful. But the thing that it'd be like if you took Pokemon the first movie, Pokemon the second movie, or Pokemon 2000 and Pokemon the third movie, or Pokemon I think it was Pokemon 3, the unknown one. If you took those 3 movies and then just cut certain parts and fit them into one movie, that's what they basically did with the Digimon movie. Granted, the ones that they chose, no, not really. They basically just cut 3 movies up together and smushed them together.
Wait, were those whole movies?
Yeah, each section was originally a full movie in Japanese, but they decided to just cram them all into one. And it didn't help matters any.
I like the animation.
Oh, the animation's great. I have no beef on the animations. It's unique and fantastic. But I think the movies would have been better if they had not smushed them all together and cut out stuff. Anyway, yeah, there is some secret here with these crystals.
Willpower is the motivation.
And they pretty much hit us over the head with what we need to do here. It's not like much of a puzzle.
Okay. What is the color of Azelf's spirit? It should have been the color. Let's see what the color is.
And did we ever figure out whose voice this is?
I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, I'm not asking you to spoil. I'm just saying, do we? Because I'm curious.
I have a very good idea of all the who the voice is.
Okay.
So. I'm thinking I'm not gonna explicitly say it, but Chimchar seems to be whoever Chimchar is, a human, seems to be associated with the voices that he's hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So I think if anything, that'll give you a little bit more hint if you.
Okay. Yeah, I know who you're talking. Now I know. So. Anyway, so yeah, we are going to solve this puzzle. Yeah, here they pretty much tell you by hitting you over the head with it. Crystal Cave, Crystal Lake.
Crystal Lake. Let's see. The trees are blue. The ground is blue.
I'm thinking it's orange.
They can all be the same color, right? So I guess it doesn't matter.
No, it has to be the same color as Uxie's spirit.
Uxie's spirit.
Okay. Technically, I lied. I do use this storage, but I cut it out doing it because I don't want.
I think you mean Azelf.
Azelf. Yeah, I said Uxie, didn't I?
Oh, they talked.
But so you can switch them. So yeah, I did use the Kangaskhan. All you can do there is just you can't save actually. You can just store, I think. Which is weird. You'd think that you'd allow you to save because you're pretty much halfway through this dungeon. But to be fair, it was only 11 floors, so.
Are you sure it's blue?
Yes.
I think it's a trick.
No.
Well, I was wrong.
Oh no.
The ground is shaking. Oh, let's completely ignore the Tesla coils.
And actually, the screens match up pretty well for this.
Wow.
So there is our next part of the dungeon with awesome music. I love this music.
That looks like a huge mouth.
Oh, it's a cave. And next time we'll be exploring the inner depths of this cave to find the time gear. So until then, we are CSS, and we will see you later.